Hi, it's Aine Divine here, loaded with ink and an incense stick that I'm going to draw with. Doing something that I've really enjoyed doing recently, which is to work with my non-dominant hand. It slows me down and causes beautiful stillness to arise, which is no harm nowadays. Alright, 5 minutes is what I have. Still to use my iPad to record things, and then I'll have all the time in the world. Maybe that mightn't suit me. Anyway, here goes. Thanks for being here. Okay. Right. I have plenty of time, 6 minutes actually. Okay. Anyway, this kind of thing with the non-dominant hand, I reckon it's Einstein time that we're engaging here. That isn't linear. Okay, so this is a different stance for me, but I'm hoping that it means that you'll be able to see what I'm doing a bit more clearly. Just beginning with the outline of the petal. And this is, dark ink now for these beautifully pastel light coloured flowers that have light falling on them as well. So the black seems very different in character to that, but actually see the broken line there, I think helps to represent light. Now, working in this way with a stick in my non-dominant hand, I am relinquishing control, which is good medicine. Oh, sugar, I went over the white bit there. It's all right. I was watching a video that I made last year that I hadn't listed, and I wanted to see why I hadn't listed it, because mostly you can't see anything on it. But I was listening to myself talking and was speaking about how it's lovely to see the evidence of the drawing taking shape. The evidence, the finding marks in the drawing at the end, to see the floundering. That's really, I think my heart lies in the floundering. And a lot of me isn't very comfortable there, but I think the parts that aren't comfortable are parts that I'm willing to relinquish. Because floundering is where it's at, isn't it? That seems to be an appropriate response to life. To flounder and grapple and hope for the best and, be knocked off your stot occasionally. And then in true human nobility, and true what is that? Maybe courageous style of being human, dusting ourselves off, getting back up again, and going in for another shot. And I suppose it's a bit like what John O'Donoghue says, learn to find ease in risk. He also said something like, waste our hearts on fear no more, but do at last what we came here for. I think a lot of us end up holding out for what at last we came here for. Not settling. Let's not tolerate that which we know is less than. But instead, I'm just going to wet that. My goodness. Maybe I needed to be knocked off my stot there. That's not too bad though, is it? And actually, I'm just spitting on my finger in the background here. That sounds really gross, isn't it? But it does the trick. So I just wanted to kind of get the cast shadow when I made a mess of it there. I thought actually I could use that to paint the cast shadow of the rosebud onto the petal there. I would recommend when you're drawing like this that you would have your pad more vertical, or as vertical as you possibly can, so that you're not distorting what you've seen as you transfer it to the page. Like I might be making this rose a lot longer from base to tip than it really is, because it's going away from me on the flat. Well, almost flat. So you want to find things that make the character of the flower. And for me, these kind of right-angled bits of leafy kind of broken off open bud greenery are the things that make roses roses. The thing about this angle now is that I have no idea what time is left for me here. So I'm just gonna play it by ear. If you're gone, sorry. If you're about to go, it's Aine Divine signing off. Actually, I can see, for goodness sake, sure it's here. Okay, so I've just got another 17 seconds. I'll show you what happened there. That's the beginning of it anyway. I'm going to continue. Low